Hi guys, Dominic here from Parkstone Bay Yachts in Poole Harbour. Welcome to another episode on our YouTube channel. Today we're bringing you a brand new listing. She's a 2018 Bavaria R40 Coupe. She was built in 2018. She's had one owner from new. She has every possible option you could want on a boat. Let's go and have a look. So here we are on one of the big extras we've got on board this boat. We've got the hydraulic high-low swim platform. This was one of the options you could have from factory. It's definitely a given. This boat does come with a 3D tender. It will be included in the sale and sits on these lovely wooden brackets just here. The boat is due to have a full day valet when she comes out of the water this Friday, so do bear with. But the teak is in marvellous condition. As I said, the boat's been looked after really, really well by her one owner. Another option we've got is the barbecue at the stern of the boat. So we've got a barbecue griddle, a little chopping area and a freshwater sink with obviously hot and cold water as you'd expect on this boat. She does come with yet another option. You've got an 8 kilowatt hour generator on board, which obviously means you can function all the 230 volt systems such as the barbecue, the cooking, the plug sockets whilst on the hook. Let's go inside. So here we are in the aft cockpit on the R40. First things you'll notice, you've got exit doors out of this canopy, which is in marvellous condition actually, out onto the side decks, which go all the way down onto the bow. You've got one on port and starboard. One option she's got is an external fridge on the aft cockpit deck. Again, very nice. So you've got an L-shaped lounger here, which is in, again, really good condition. It's 2018, which has been cared for very well. Little bits like cup holders inserted into the armrests, both on port and starboard. Got a lovely teak fold-out table for lunchtime bits as well. And then just below my feet, we've got access to the engines. In here, we've got twin D-6 diesels producing 370 horsepower apiece. They have been serviced yearly without fail by Saltwater Solutions on site. Another option, here we are again with another optional extra. We have aboard three boys. We've got the electric folding aft cockpit roof. Just at a touch of a button inside, we can open that space up. There's no horrible covers or clips to mess about with. Just push the button and that takes that canopy away, really opening up the stern of this boat and letting all that natural light in. We have got another one of those on board as well. Now moving forward into the cockpit area of three boys, presented with a lovely L-shaped lounger in leather, all in beautiful condition. These owners actually have, there is a table here from Bavaria, a nice large wooden table, but these owners actually decided to get this, which will obviously be included in the sale, which is a much smaller fold-up table. It comes up so you can still have your dinner on it, but folds away quite neatly as well, just like so. They've also got a nice footstool with storage in it. That will be coming with the boat as well. And over on the port side, we've got our galley on the Bavaria. So you've got a nice 12 volt television up here with a wee soundbar on it. You've got Webasto diesel heating controls there, various USB sockets, and then also your controller for the Panda generator as well. The glorious thing about this kitchen is there's loads of storage. You've got storage in all these wee cubbies at the top. And then we've got down here our fridge. You've got a full-size Dometic fridge. As well as that, we've got our Bosch microwave. Obviously, because she has got an 8 kilowatt generator, this will all work offshore. More storage in that one, and then further storage in this one here. We've transformed into a fully functioning kitchen. We've got a twin burner induction hob here from Can, a full-size kitchen sink with hot and cold water, and a lovely preparation area here. I'd actually go as far to say this kitchen's better than the one in my apartment. As well here, not sold with the boat, we have got an espresso machine which the owners have got plugged in. You could have that on board or whatever you wish because you've got that 230 volt supply from the generator. So moving away from the galley, we come further forward into the boat. One thing you'll notice is Bavaria have put some lovely LED lighting into the ceiling here. You've also got it down both port and starboard sides. It's a nice kind of lighting, it's subtle, and certainly at night it doesn't feel too much. It feels just enough, and you can turn it off just downstairs and at the stern as well. Over on the port side, we've got a jump seat. What you'll realise is this level here is far higher, which can seem a bit strange, but there is a reason for it. So you've got your jump seat with a bolster over on the port side, with a nice big window to port as well. You can enclose all of this. There is blinds that come down if you want a bit more privacy at night. Obviously we've got these lovely large windows, but at night time you can drop the blinds, which will make it feel a bit more private. Furthermore, you've got drawers extended from the end of the galley, cutlery drawers, and then another one just below for other bits and bobs. In here we have our isolators. You've got plenty of battery power on board. You've got 2 starter batteries and then a bank of house batteries as well. Also overrides for the 3 bilge pumps on board. So this floor here is raised, as we said. The reason for that being is our second sliding roof on the Bavaria R40. This one is a full GRP sliding roof. It means that once you are on that level, you can get yourself right out the top and get that sports boat feeling of having the wind in your hair, which I'll demonstrate for you. So see, once up here, you've got a fantastic view, both port, forward, starboard, and actually aft as well. So here, sat at the helm of the Bavaria R40, we've got an array of things to look at. Number one is our control system just here. This is a wee pad just to control all the systems on board, whether that's navigation, lighting, refrigeration, water, entertainment, the breakers for the sliding roofs. That's your nerve centre for this particular boat. Another upgrade is our twin 12-inch Simrad displays. This owner's got his engine management stuff on starboard side and then his charts on the port side. This boat does have AIS on its own, send and receive. It also has a radar on board. Again, every option you would need to go out further afield. These owners actually have taken this boat to Guernsey and places like that, a little bit further afield rather than just the south coast or the UK. We've then got our Simrad VHF. We've got a side power bow thruster. We've got our 2 Volvo Penta EVC controls, the Osculati searchlight controls. Another option as well, we've got USB sockets up here, a wireless phone charger, and then the be all and end all is our Volvo Penta joystick control. Some people can find a boat like this a little bit scary to handle, maybe they haven't got too much twin engine experience. This joystick really is a get out of jail free card. It makes controlling this boat feel like you're driving a toy car. It's not scary, it's a marvellous bit of kit, and it's a really expensive factory option from new. That and the high-low swim platform are 2 options you don't actually see that often on the Bavaria R40. This owner spec'd this boat to the nines with all the bits you really want. It's a lovely helm position to be in. I say, either you're out the top of the roof or even just here. With the huge windows, you get such a fantastic view of the whole vessel. And you really do, it's not an alarming vessel to take hold of or control, and that's due to the amount of glass you've got and the real visibility you've got that sometimes you don't get on boats of a similar size. Moving down into the accommodations of the R40, you've got this really nice central lobby area. It's not quite the cockpit, and we do go down a little further into the aft cabin. But it's a nice little area. Again, you've got more of this LED lighting. It's not garish or too much. It's just nice, soft lighting, especially when it's starting to get darker now. If we move down, I can show you our forward cabin. So here we are in the forward berth on the R40. Again, the LED lighting, accent lighting goes throughout. We've also got twin reading lights up at the head of the beds. We've got cabinetry at the top of both beds and really nice touches all around both cabins with lots of natural light coming through the windows, and again those fitted blinds to block out the light when you don't want it. There is a party trick in here, and just like that we can convert those 2 single berths into one nice big double berth. We can have this over to port, over to starboard, or in the centre how I've got it now. It means that if you have got kids, they can have their own separate bed, but then perhaps if you're going to have a slightly more adult getaway with friends, they can sleep together in a nice big double berth, again, or have it separate. It's a nice feature, which means it can apply, this boat can apply to families, but also if you want to use it for, an adult getaway or whatever, that can happen as well. So moving through to the port side heads on this Bavaria R40, we've got an electric toilet on the port side, as well as our heating and air conditioning controls as well. We have got some cabinetry up the top there, which are concealed by the mirrors. They've put your toiletries in there, real modern sinks, and a proper standing head height shower with no sort of toilet inside it. It's a proper separate showers compartment, which is really nice. Obviously, sometimes you do see these sort of sit down and crouch type showers, but not in this boat. This is the sort of bathroom you'd expect in a nice hotel, not on a Bavaria powerboat. It really is a beautiful bathroom and it feels really nice in terms of the finish. So obviously you can access this heads compartment with this door from this cabin, but not only that, if you want to use it as a day heads just for your guests, you can close this one off and come through here, and all of a sudden she is a day heads. We can lock that off to keep the bedrooms nice and private. You don't want people in there maybe. Walking down into the aft cabin on the Bavaria R40, this really is your master cabin in here. So one of the trademark features of the R40 is the massive windows both on port and starboard. This central full beam owner's cabin doesn't feel confined, it doesn't feel dark, it feels like a really luxurious place to be. We've got a nice chaise here over on the starboard side, a full size bed there in the middle, lots of cabinetry over to port, and then some really nice touches like the books, which I think look very, very nice indeed. And then again, you've got your two reading lights either side of the headboard there. And if you just pan around, we've got some nice drawer bits below the television, and then plenty of that accent LED lighting all around this cabin, which makes it a really, really nice place to be. Just off to the starboard side of our midship full beam owner's cabin, we've got a private ensuite, which has got, again, full standing height shower. You've got your heating controls in there for this part of the vessel, electric toilet as you'd expect, and heated towel rails. Three things I love about the Bavaria R40 Coupe. Number one, this boat, as mentioned before, is spec'd with the Volvo Penta joystick system. What that does is isolate each drive individually. It maneuvers the boat for you, does all the hard work, and all you need to do is simply push left, right, twist it, forward, backwards, and it will control the boat without you having to stress, put loads of effort in. You can use this alongside the bow thruster, and you have complete control over this 40-foot boat. Number two, the GRP folding hardtop. It's really nice that you can get right out of this boat, look round, see where you're going, and not feel that you're quite confined. Number three has to be this high-low hydraulic swim platform. There's nothing worse than when you're on a day out with the family, you've got the kids in there screaming, the wife's tired, she's hot, and you're trying to recover that tender onto the back of the boat. The fact we can just drop this down into the water, float the tender on top, have someone push a button and lift the whole thing aboard makes life so much easier, less worry, less hassle, and just makes boating a bit more enjoyable, because we all know it can get a bit stressful when everyone gets tired. I think the thing to do now is to take the boat off the dock, show you how helpful that joystick can be, and show you what she looks like out on the water. hope you enjoyed that sea trial as much as I did aboard Three Boys, this 2018 Bavaria R40 Coupe. She is listed with us here at Parkstone Bay Yachts. She's available for viewing by appointment only. If you'd like to come and have a look, please get in touch on the email yachts@parkstonebay.com. For now, thanks so much for watching. If you've enjoyed, like, subscribe, share the channel. Bye for now.